Hello children, how are you? Hope good. This is Shahab Khan and I'm back with my new video on my YouTube channel Urban Learning Way UL Way. I hope you would have understood very well the thing that had been explained in the previous videos. We had learnt about the population demographics of both Sri Lanka and Belgium and how these countries dealt with their ethnic diversities. And what did we study in the previous video? We had studied that Sri Lanka followed a policy of majoritarianism, and what followed was not progress and development but death and destruction. On the other hand, Belgium followed a policy of pluralism and they provided accommodation to different sections of the society. And as a result, Belgium became a model country which was on the path of prosperity. And Brussels became the headquarters of the European Union. So, through the case studies of Belgium and Sri Lanka, we come to understand that power sharing in governance is much better than power being concentrated in the hands of one section or only a few sections of the society. So let's give this thought a proper shape as an idea, as a principle, as a philosophy through sane reasoning, logic and intelligence. Many reasons can be listed for the idea of power sharing being desirable. And these reasons can be broadly classified into two broad categories: prudential reasons and moral reasons. Prudential reasons are those reasons which are practical in nature and are essential for the smooth functioning of the state and the government. Moral reasons, on the other hand, are those reasons which uphold the moral and ethical values of the society and uphold the spirit of the democracy as well. So now let us study these prudential and moral reasons. The prudential reasons can be listed as I have done here, right? The chances of conflict and confrontation are reduced. See, when every section of the society has a share in the government, is a shareholder in the government, is a stakeholder in the government, they will have a sense of belonging and they will not do anything that will disturb the effective, smooth functioning of the state and the government. There will be disputes will be there, but disputes will be settled amicably by sitting across the table. There would be no violence, there would be no instability. And as a result, the country will progress. Right? Political stability is ensured. One of the things that is most needed for a state to run efficiently is a stable political setup. Stable political setup is required for a country to run smoothly, and power sharing does exactly that. Being a stakeholder in the government, being a shareholder in the government, being a shareholder in the power of the government, no one will try to burn his own house, and as a result, again the same thing. There's stability and there's progress and development, right? And the third point is the tyranny of majoritarianism does not exist. See, when there is no power sharing, the tyranny of the majoritarianism rules. But power sharing does what it does, it pushes it to the back burner. The structure of power sharing is a definite deterrent to the imposition of the will of the majority community. It's a definite deterrent to the imposition of the will of the majority community. And what happens? See, when power is being shared, it means that the constitution and the law has ratified the importance of different sections of the society, and as such, being ratified by the constitution, by the law, diversity is respected by members of both the majority and the minority communities. What follows is peace, prosperity and development, and the country is on the path of progress, on the path of development, right? So that was about prudential reasons. Now let's have a look at the moral reasons. Power sharing is the spirit of democracy. See, the whole idea of power sharing is to give to those who are to be ruled a share in the power of the government. So there's power sharing, the spirit of democracy is being upheld. People's right to be consulted in governance is ensured. Now see, it's every citizen's right to be consulted in the decision-making process by the government. And this is exactly what power sharing does. This is exactly what power sharing does. This thing makes a deeper penetration when there's a multi-layered federal structure of the government. Multi-layered federal structure of the government. I'll explain it to you in this. So you haven't. I'm sure in the previous classes you would have studied about Gram Sabha and village Gram Panchayat, right? In the previous classes. And what happens there? Every citizen who is 18 years of age and has a valid election card is a member of the Gram Sabha, which elects the Gram Panchayat and which oversees the progress, development, decision making of the village panchayat. So every citizen is exercising his power to be consulted in the decision making process, right? This thing is not to be included in your answer when the question is asked about prudential reasons and moral reasons, but just to explain the concept I'd given you, something which you have studied in earlier classes and you know it very well. Okay, power sharing legitimizes the government. See, the people who are to be ruled, they legitimize the government because they rule themselves. They rule themselves, and this makes everything morally right, morally correct. So we have seen that moral reasons which uphold the spirit of democracy, and prudential reasons which are logical reasons for power sharing to produce better outcomes. They form the complete set of reasoning for why power sharing is desirable. This will be the answer to the question, the pointers and what I've explained. You can take out points from them. Okay, you can take out even lines from what I've explained, right? So what do we see in a nutshell? What do we see? We see that when power is being shared among different sections, among different classes of the society, different perspectives are involved. And what happens when different perspectives are involved? The policies made are more effective. But the policies that are made are more effective. We can understand it in terms of a little bit of economics. When there's a big work, when there's a large job in hand, what is done? It is divided into smaller processes, and each process is assigned to a specific set of people based on their expertise or based on the requirement of the work. And this is exactly what is happening here. You see, this is exactly what is happening. The governance and the policy decision making policy is being divided into different hands based on their expertise and knowledge and based on the requirement. And we can see the result, and we had seen the result in the case of Belgium, which is absolutely a great model country. It is absolutely a great model country, right? So that's it, children. I hope you have understood the things well. If you have any doubt, you can post it in the comment section. I'll be coming back with the next video on forms of power sharing, which I hope will be the concluding part of this chapter. Okay, so keep watching, keep liking, keep subscribing to my channel, and thanks for watching the video.